Hello everybody, I'm Renzo Mox, and welcome back to another Bionicle mock review. Sorry this one took me a little while to get out. It's just because I wanted to wait between this video and the Q&A, so I decided to wait a bit. Anyways, this is the next mock that you guys voted for. Overwhelmingly, you guys wanted me to review The Ghost. So I figured, hey, let's review The Ghost, obviously, because you guys are in control now. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. So there really isn't much to talk about when it comes to the Ghost because it's not one individual character. The Ghosts are in fact there's a lot of them. They're essentially an army of creatures that kind of basically all revolve around this design, and they all kind of look exactly the same. Reason being, I'm not going to go into it. Slight spoilers for Bionicle Next Gen whenever that comes out. Anyways, so the Ghosts are essentially these sort of bug-like creatures that just attack. They're very dangerous. Despite their size, I mean, compared to a standard Toa like Crystal here, they're decently small. They're not very big. But it's more in the fact of their power. Now the green, or the trans green on them, are actually just straight up energy. It's this sort of violent, poisonous energy that they carry, and it's in their tail, it's in their head, it's in their claws, so obviously they have a lot of it. And that's the idea, that they would just be so dangerous. They can do a lot of damage. You'd be surprised. I really can't wait to show you. I don't want to give too much away, but you guys are going to know what I'm talking about soon enough, hopefully. So yeah, they do have the trans green claws, and a lot of you guys might notice that he kind of looks like Geode a little bit. Not really an inspiration, I was just building, and he started to shape up like that. He does have a trans dark green Borak eye on the chest. Reason being, I didn't have any more trans green ones, and that's pretty much it. But the only real big areas of trans green are the claws and the tail. There's a lot on the tail. It's not actually in the tip itself, but it's kind of supposed to be like, hey, it's hinting towards a lot of power behind there. And obviously, it can articulate very well. Speaking of which, I do want to showcase off something that I really enjoy. With the sides, I wanted to cover up some of the trans green, so I gave these fang pieces there. They look nice. I was just trying to cover up the gap in between there, so I just wanted to point that out, since these mock reviews can also be used as reference whenever they can be used for reference if I ever take a mock apart. This is a painted, I believe, what are they called? This is a painted Zesk. Yeah, Zesk head. It's not in the same color, but it's close enough that I figured it works. He does kind of have this humpback thing going on. You can't move that because that's on a ball joint, but it's not supposed to open. It's just kind of supposed to stay like that. Okay, let's get into articulation. So he's got very standard joint there. Very standard ball joint at the feet. Obviously the toes can close up or whatever. Arms are very standard too. You know, just basic articulation. The fingers can articulate for the Ghost. Obviously, you can make a little fist if you want him to. They probably wouldn't do it that much. Notice I do like giving things spikes. I freaking love golden spikes especially, so I gave him a lot of spikes. The neck does move down quite a decent way, and if you want to move the head, obviously, you can still go. And then he does lift up quite a lot too, which is great. So yeah, you do have 2 points of articulation in there, which is always great. Tail can move side to side a bit. You can lift up very far, and then with this extra joint, you can kind of get over the head there. You do kind of have a joint like this, and then obviously the actual tip of the tail can move. So you can get some really nice poses with him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just looking at the Ghost itself, there really isn't much to talk about. Now, that was a pretty short mock review, and that's because I don't have much to say about him. He's pretty standard. He's a very generic army-building type creature. Their lore and history are very interesting, but they're not integral parts of the story. They're basically just mooks to get through. They're essentially just the skull spiders of Next Gen, which is saying something because he's a pretty decent size. He's about the same size of Boone, if not a little bigger, so you do have a nice little thing going on. But there are a ton of them. I don't want to get into specific numbers because I don't know them, but there would be a lot of them, and I mean a lot of them. But yeah, that was pretty much it for my review of The Ghost. I know it was really short because I guess a lot of people wanted to see this, but there's not much I can really say. So If you guys like the mock, let me know, comment down below, and let's move on to our vote area. Let's do it. Hello and welcome back to our mock vote area where you get to pick a mock and I will review it for the next mock review. So yeah, last time you picked the Ghost and the time before that you picked Boone. So now we're just going to get, actually you guys didn't pick Boone, that was me, whatever. Now we're going to continue on with last time. Crystal, once again. I know she was in the last one, but I'm only going to replace a character if they've already been reviewed. So Crystal has not been reviewed, so Crystal is up for grabs once more. The fancy Skeleton Man is also back up. He still doesn't have a name. I should probably think of one. And the newest mock that you can vote on, and the one that I'm pretty sure is going to end up winning in the long run, is my Umarak Revamp. This is slight spoilers, not really. Whatever. This is my Umarak Revamp. Now, you guys know the drill. Pick which mock you want to win, and I will review them in the next review, which is hopefully going to be out way faster than the last one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, vote on either Crystal A, Skeleton B, or Umarak C. Alright, see you guys next time. Goodbye.